What's up, world? Welcome back to another episode of What You Need to Know. My name is Brian the Exclusive, and today we have a bunch of clips to go through. The Islamists are advocating to get rid of the Constitution in America, and they're trying to take over the West. Before I show a bunch of clips about that, though, last night, independent journalist Nick Sorter was arrested in Portland while covering what's going on with these Antifa thugs. They were attacking him. He stopped them from burning a flag. He was really doing the Lord's work, and he's been arrested. So I really want to put some spotlight on him. It's important that people understand what's going on, because if he could be arrested, I could be arrested. Anybody could be arrested that's making this content. So, first video. This is Nick Sorter stopping Antifa thugs from burning a flag. These radical communists are hell-sent on destroying everything we love.
He's putting it on the ground and he's making it worse. And now he's standing on it. You're not supposed to stand on it. Oh, now he thinks he's saving it.
So that was the first video of the confrontation between him and the Antifa thugs. Now here's a video that was taken from, looks like a window in a building or some sort of elevated location of him being attacked by a group of thugs. Literally. And he got arrested because he was defending himself against these thugs. Look at this.
With the flag.
Antifa is a terrorist organization. The cops that arrested him need to be arrested. You need to be put on trial.
Mark's a veteran.
This is a violation of the First Amendment.
And look at Portland PD just hanging out watching people get assaulted.
Yeah, just hanging out watching him get assaulted? No, even worse. Watching him get assaulted and then arresting him for it. Arrested this man because he was literally trying to do journalism. He was protecting the First Amendment. So now the First Amendment and our Second Amendment, our right to protect ourselves, our right to bear arms, are both being put up to question because these stupid fucking police officers in Portland don't want to do their damn job. Now let's watch him actually get arrested by these fucking pussies.
Hey.
Whoa.
It's them just standing around him waiting. And then here's the next video where they actually are walking him away. Because he defended himself. Look, this is the destruction of the United States, and it's time for everybody to stand up. We have to make our voices heard. This is the beginning of a civil war if we are not careful. This is not a game to play with. You motherfuckers are playing with communism, and I'm not going to sit here and let you do it. Now, here's a video. I got to calm down. Here's a video that was actually posted by Nick Sorter that I already had lined up to fucking show you guys. I'm so mad. I'm sorry I can't stop swearing. But I had this already prepared. Like all of these clips I got ready last night before I went to bed. I woke up. This had happened since I went to sleep. So those clips just got thrown in. This is a video of a man with a sign protesting CNN, letting everybody know that the Democrats destroyed Memphis. Because our culture is under attack and we are at the risk of being destroyed right now. Check this out.
FBI, it's been an alphabet soup of law enforcement as we've seen them get ready and go out and make runs throughout the day. We know more than 50 arrests were made just last night, 20 guns taken off the street in the last 48 hours. You see people like this who behind me with this sign. He has it on both sides. If you can flip it around and show what he's saying, he's hoping that this action by Trump will help make this city safer.
And it sure will. But the thing is, the left is going to destroy our country if we're not careful. It's not just a want. They are actively doing everything they can within their means to destroy this country, to end the Constitution, and to make everybody too afraid to speak up about this. They want you to feel like an oppressor. They want to stop the whole situation. Well, here's a video of an Islamic terrorist advocating for the destruction of the U.S. Constitution. Check this out.
That what we as Muslims want to implement here in the United States. We believe the Constitution should be replaced by the Quran.
First move that I will do, I will abolish the Constitution and I will establish the only logical and rational Constitution, which is the Quran and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
When it comes to spreading Islam on a state level,
that is treason.
on a societal level,
saying that you want to end our Constitution should be an automatic treason charge.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prescribed that the ones who don't accept the ruling of Islam, they must be fought.
Look, they are advocating for violence. They want to try to play the victim every time they get called out for it and pretend that this is just a rare number of them. It is written in their book that they are allowed to lie about this. So whether they are or are not, they are following a religion that says that they can, so we have to assume that they might be, no matter what. I think the majority of the Islamists in our country are violent. I think that most of them are violent. I think there's a small number of them who have not actually studied the religion, that just follow it blindly, that hear some influencer talk about it, and they only hear the positives, and they aren't aware of the reality. Those people might not be violent. I believe that they are just uneducated, but I think the mass majority of them that actually have read the Quran and know anything about this, that have studied any part of the fucking first 8 crusades, understand the realities. Now, Charlie Kirk, rest in peace, while he was calling out Israel towards the end of his life, he was adamant that one of the biggest threats in the West is this Islamic takeover. And nobody took it seriously. Nobody wanted to listen. Check this out.
We don't talk enough about Islam. There is a red-green axis that is trying to suffocate this country. We talk a lot about the red, which is the Marxist, but we don't talk nearly enough about the Islamist. We don't talk nearly enough about the hundreds of thousands of Muslims that we have voluntarily imported into our country, that build mosques, implement Sharia law. They court. I don't know if you guys have this problem in South Carolina or not, but I'm thankfully no. But you go to Minneapolis, you even go to Dallas, you go to New York, and it will metastasize. It will spread. You know why? Because the women of the West, they get cats. The women of Muslims, they have 8 kids.
That's exactly it. They are going to outbreed us. They have convinced everybody, like the radical leftists have convinced people that we are having too many babies, that the problem with the world is we have too many people. That is not true. That is a Hitlerian idea. That is eugenicism. That is literally advocating mass murder of people, advocating a genocide of babies, advocating against the prosperity of a people. It is irrational, and the reason they're doing it is so that way white people can die out, and these leftists that come from these evil countries can come over here and outpopulate us, and then all of these Iranians that are upset that they can't get a nuclear weapon are gonna have access to our nuclear weapons. This is a long game. I don't know why liberals are so stupid that they can't see through, but you need to understand what's actually happening, because this is not some fairy tale. Now, here's another video of an Islamist exposing his radical agenda to Americans. Check this out.
Why am I migrating here? Why am I in America? The Prophet ﷺ's companions left Mecca to go to a land that had no Muslims. We are in this country purely for the sake of Allah.
As we're here living in the US, what is our role now? Let me just quote for you an ayah of the Quran. Allah is saying, do not obey the disbelievers. Don't yield to them. And then He gives us the process of what to do next. وَجَاهِدْهُمْ بِهِ جِهَادًا كَبِيرًا. And so make jihad against them.
What is your duty as a member of the Ummah now that you are also an American? It is our physical jihad duty to fight the entire earth until we enter it into the Ummah.
The entire earth. It's 100% what they are after. And people act like it's just some irrational idea. I don't know what has gotten into your heads, but you need to be able to look at reality. And look, I knew that we were going to go down a dark path as soon as people were looking at men and women and questioning whether they were men or women. But this is beyond belief. Now, here's a video of Jack Posobiec, and I may have said his name wrong. I apologize if I did. But this is a video of Jack being assaulted by Antifa and standing up for himself. But as far as I know, he didn't get arrested the way that Nick did last night, which is so fucking crazy. Free Nick Sorter. This is absolutely unacceptable. But check this out.
That's not how doxing works.
I'm not going to.
That's a Nazi.
I'm not a Nazi. What are you doing, man?
Hey!
Whoa! You got a problem?
Yeah, I got a fucking problem. You want to fight? Fuck away from me.
I'm standing here. I don't want to fight, man. I don't want to fight, man.
He attacked. This is self-defense. Well, he's self-defense. No.
Look, that's exactly what needs to happen. That's what should have happened when Nick was getting assaulted. But for some reason, these radical leftist police officers want to destroy everything. Now, here's a video that's been going viral of the woman who married her brother, Ilhan Omar, saying that white people are the threat. Check this out.
And so the idea that this is a white nation that needs to be preserved is a fascinatingly disgusting view, because this country is one for the many. And so
now look, every single one of these Islamic women had been silenced for so long, but for some reason, even though they're not supposed to be on camera as far as I understand it, they are now advocating. It's kind of reminding me of literal, the thing the left likes to bring up, The Handmaid's Tale, where the one chick, can't remember her name, but the chick that helped write the book that made it all happen, that ended up getting her pinky cut off. Like, this is what that looks like to me. You guys are literally advocating to be put into your burqas, and you're just advocating for the destruction of yourselves. I don't understand it. But check this out.
Hemma här, har jag sagt till dig att jag hör hemma här? Det är därför jag förstör. Och stör så mycket jag kan. Och utnyttjar era skattepengar.
And collect all your tax.
Förmåner som man kan ha här som svensk medborgare. Jag utnyttjar det till max. Till max utnyttjar jag det. Och ni kan inte ens göra någonting om det.
But here's the thing. Americans are tired of this Islamic takeover. White, black, Mexican. True Americans don't like this, no matter what. We just don't. So here's a video of a cashier who is Islamic getting called out by a black person, and it's absolutely hilarious. Check this out.
I asked this dumb bitch price check the soda. She said $14. She gonna call me stupid. Yeah, you're stupid. No, your mother is stupid, bitch. Now shut me. Shut your mother. I did. Your mother, bitch. Your mother, bitch. Your whole family's fucking. Your whole family is swallowed. Your country at war, getting fucked up, and y'all starving. Send that letters to fucking Ukraine. I mean, that's to the Arab motherfuckers.
That's so funny. But look, it's not just the American people that are tired of this. Even animals are tired of it. Everybody's been talking about the Islamic prayers being blasted through speakers, but nobody understands how much the cats are going through inside of these people's homes. Check this out. That's so funny. Alright, so here's another video of radical Islamists advocating for hate and destruction against pretty much everybody that's not them. Check this out.
And inshallah, time will come that there will be a law in place all over the world that there can be no disrespect to our beloved Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
It's wild that people don't believe this. So what I like to do is show a couple videos, as many as I can within reason, of people that were formerly Islamists, telling you why it's a bad idea. Because for some reason you think that white people are just racist and you can't listen to what we say. So check this out.
As an Iranian woman, I stand before you today with a warning. We saw what happened when our king was deposed and a republic was declared, ruled by the ideology of Islamism.
It's extraordinary how one man can command such adoration.
We saw this revolution, mosque as a movement for change, destroyed our liberty and freedom.
The imposition of Islamic law here has started with an order to women to cover their heads in government offices. Many are furious. Only a minority in Tehran already follow the instruction. Several of the women who stood their ground with considerable courage were stabbed as they chanted slogans for equal rights.
worse. Worst of all, for those of us who were lucky enough to escape, we now see the same thing happening in the West.
Progressivism is a two-faced God, serving the cynical by ensnaring the gullible.
We lost our monarchy under slogans that read, out with the old, in with the new.
But now, the people of Iran suffer under one of the most backward and austere regimes in the modern world.
Without warning, the IRGC opened fire on the protesters. In this one incident alone, the regime murdered as many as 100 Iranians and possibly more.
We must remain vigilant against the resurgence of alliance between the red and the black, socialism and Islamism,
which silenced our sisters in Iran and recognized the threat posed by these ideologies.
The symbiotic relationship between postmodernism and extremism is a grave internal threat to the West. The West, which has sheltered us in a long decades since we were thrown out of our homeland.
Be vigilant. If these shadows of tyranny reach the Western world, there will be nowhere left to run to.
I ask you to keep the memory of Iran in your hearts.
In the next 25 years, according to other people, will be among the 5 most prosperous countries of the world.
The Iran which was and will be again one day our homeland.
Javid Shah.
God save the Shah.
People do not understand how fastly a nation gets destroyed by these radical leftists. Progressives and Islamists work together because progressives they're stupid. They don't understand what's going on in the world. And Islamists are not stupid. They are strategic and they like to use stupid people as their pawns. This is how it happens. Now, the more that these Islamists have free reign over the world, the more we're going to see destruction. Everybody likes to talk about how they're attacking Jews, and it's true, they are. But they also hate Christians, and you need to understand the mass genocide that is taking place in North Africa. It is terrible. It is one of the worst things that has ever happened. People don't understand it. People don't talk about it. The clips that do talk about it for some reason don't go nearly as viral. It's very weird. We need to get this message out there. Check out this video of a group of Nigerians praying in a destroyed building that was after an Islamic attack. It shows the power of Christians. Remember, Christianity spreads through the martyrs. It spreads through the victims. It gives us the Holy Spirit. Islam spreads through victimizing. It's just what it is. Check this out.
We praise your name, Jesus Lord, to protect us, to guide us, Lord, to see us through, to fight for us, to give us hope.
It's really crazy what's happening. Now, going back to what's happening right here in America, Portland is out of control. The National Guard and federal agents are doing their best to try to bring control back, but, I mean, as we see with what happened to Nick Sorter last night, it's just not going well. So here's a video of some chaos taking place during this.
That's the illegal! That's the illegal! I fucking told you, bro! I fucking told you, bro! I told you, bro! I fucking told you, bro! I fucking told you! Hell yeah, bro! Fuck yeah!
This is what we want to see. The American people do not want to be displaced. We're all for legal immigration. We're all for cultural enrichment. We're all for pushing ideas together to shape the best creation so that way we can have the most optimal outcome. There's a reason that America is the best place on earth. But we are losing that, and that is why people are cheering for the National Guard to arrest these people. We are done with it. Look, the world is going crazy. That's all for today. If you enjoy my content, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all social media platforms, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.